This is a risk chart that I put together for you guys just for MNQ and MES, just so you can get kind of a basic idea of just what these look like. And so like if you wanted to trade MES and you wanted to, most of your trades are going to be around 10 points. You're going to run for a stop, and I'll show you that in a minute. So for one contract, right, if you wanted to risk 50 bucks, right, you could take one contract. 10 points would be a $50 risk on MES, right? So that's a really nice amount. And what's cool about this, and I kind of want to make sure I mention this, the comms on trading futures are insane. Like today, I took 2 trades on my small account. That one was an MES that I bought and then sold during the rally. The other one was an MNQ short near the end of the day when we started to waterfall. I made about $200 between the 2 trades. My commissions on the 2 trades, my commissions on both of those trades together were about $2.70. Right? So I made like a few $100s, but my comms were like $2. The other day, my better trade that I had on them was like a $300 and something trade, but it was only one contract, right? So it ended up only costing me like a few dollars, right? So the fees, there are no cheaper commissions that I'm aware of. I mean, I don't trade options enough, but I know that options can get pretty pricey on the comms from what I've heard from a few people. So for me, it's, the comms are insanely low, right? Like insanely low. I mean, I've had days like when I trade my full size contracts, right? And the cost of the contract is the commission is not more expensive on the larger contracts, for the record. So when I trade my big contracts, they're still only like 75 cents to $1 a piece. Right. So like the other day, I made 8 grand on my full size contracts on my bigger account, and it only cost me like $2. Right. So options and futures are significantly better commissions wise. So, but yeah, so you can kind of see here, there's a major advantage. You know, if you take, even if you have a $5,000 CMEG account, right, and if you take 5 trades or 10 trades that day, you're going to be out 40 or 50 bucks in comms. But if you take 5 or 10 trades on futures, you're going to be out maybe $15, right? Maybe $20 at most. My most expensive comm load I've had on an over 10 grand day, right, was like $8, right? Because I only took 3 contracts and held them all day. So the round trip on them was almost nothing, right? So that's kind of the cool thing about them is you don't really get punished for your volume. And you're only talking, again, if you're using, once you're at micros, you go up to 10 micros. Once you go over 10 micros, most people switch to full size. So your comms actually drop when you go to full size. So you can see they're a little higher, right? Like ES it's 124. It's a little bit more for the ES to carry but if you get 5 on the MES, it's 620. But if you get like, it's 450 for one. Right? So see how the comms are less? It's $6.20 for 5 contracts. One full-size contract is worth 10 MES contracts, right? So 10 of these contracts, you'd be talking about $12 or so for the round trip, where one of these is only 450. Right? I can carry 2 for 9. Right? So for less than 10, I can carry 20, the value of 20. Right? So once you get up to around 10 contracts, you actually switch to micros and just hold, because you actually start saving money on your comms at the same time. But even if you're not saving money, I'm sorry, $12 comms on 10 contracts is not that big of a deal, but you can rack those up more. Right? If you end up taking 20 or 30 trades, right, at $6, to $12 a round trip, they are going to add up. But I mean, 5 to 10 trades and you're only trading 1 to 2 contracts at a time, especially on the micro level. I mean, see what I mean? Like 2 contracts on the micros, 10 trades, it's going to be like 20 bucks. Hello, Market Alchemists, and thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure to watch the next episode, and before doing so, like and subscribe.